Good morning and welcome back to Area 31. Today we're going to be looking at the murder location for the Christian Longo family, and that's going to be up here in Link Slow, which is going to be Waldsburg area right there. So just to give you a little perspective, I live down here in Medford, and 2 videos ago were the James Kim death location, and it was approximately right here, so we're not too far away. And then I got one more video coming up. It's going to be over in this area, and it'll be following this. So today we're talking about Christian Longo. So Christian Longo was born in Michigan. I am not sure if he met and married his wife in Michigan or not, or out here. But he lived out here in Waldport with his wife and 3 little children. He was born in 1974, so I was 14 years old when he was born. So they lived up here, and Christian Longo had a lot of secrets. He was, technically just wasn't a very good guy. He was a liar and a thief. He was a fairly decent-looking, handsome guy, I guess. Looked pretty normal. I guess the family was all pretty normal. But he, like I said, he had a lot of secrets. He had stolen money to buy his wife the wedding ring. They had been married for 8 years when the family death happened right here in this area. So they'd stolen money to buy her wedding ring. He supplied her with a stolen vehicle. That was the family van, I guess. Christian Longo has been convicted of killing his wife and all 3 of his children. The first indication of a dead body was right here in Link Slough area. May not be pronouncing that correctly. I do not know where the Longo family lived here in Waldport. I have no idea. But the body of one of his young children were found in this area here, and it was obviously a homicide. That is when they discovered that the entire family was missing from their home. A co-worker had seen a drawing of the dead child. They had a artist drawing of it made up, and a neighbor had seen it and said that's one of their children. So that's when they discovered that they were all missing, including Christian Longo. Well, soon another body washed up in this area, I believe, and then another body washed up out here in the ocean. A little while was found out here in the ocean, and the second body that washed up was in this area. I don't remember which child it was, but it was found the same time that his wife was found. His wife was found in a suitcase. She had been left on a boat ramp at a place called Embarcadero Marina. Well, there is no Embarcadero Marina here, but I typed it in and I found there's an Embarcadero Marina up here in Newburgh. Not Newburgh, but Newport. This is the Embarcadero Marina area here. So apparently, and that's what it told me on Longo page. So I believe his wife's body and that second child that had been found were in this area. It's just that the wiki page doesn't say it's Newport, so I do not know for sure. But the others were found down here, and it didn't take the authorities very long to realize what they had going on. So they started searching for Christian Longo, and it took a while, but he was finally seen in Cancun, Mexico, way down there. at a hotel, and that would have been on December 27th, 2001, if I forgot to say the date of this, and I'm sure I did. And then Longo was seen in Cancun, Mexico on December 27th, 2001. He would flee that area, whether he knew he was being chased or not. He must have. I don't know, but he was finally captured down there in Mexico on January 13th, 2002. And in 2003, he had been brought back to Oregon and stood trial and was sentenced to death in 2003. And he is currently held here in Salem at the Oregon State Penitentiary. So you can see where he is in jail is not very far away from where he committed the crime. He was sentenced to death, and we do have the death penalty here, but it is, like many states, simply not used. So let's go ahead and get in the Cessna. I see there's an airport right here, so I'll probably take off from Newport and we'll quickly swing over here and have a look at this marina, and we'll head down the coast. It's not going to be very far, and we'll quickly look at this area.